Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Jared Eichhoff. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And the batter now, Brendan Donovan. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Puts it away for the out. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Brendan Donovan.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Swings and misses, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And down in order go the Cardinals. Now it'll be Washington's turn. Back here in Nationals Park. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Jordan Hicks.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Next offering is in for a strike. That one ran inside, almost got him. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove, and he beats it. He's safe. And now it's Luis Garcia, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Left-hand batter waits. Abrams gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Next is the designated hitter, Joey Meneses. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Man at second. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. No outs. Runner on second. On the ground, right side. Goldie steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. And here's the pinch runner, Jake Alou. Here's Jared Kelnick. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Kelnick.
That one catches the zone, and now 2-2. That's to third. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now up for Washington, Lane Thomas. This one in the dirt, and the runner holds.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
That's down and in.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And it's filled up.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Right-hander kick steals. Chases that one out of the zone. And there are two down.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Now at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Dom Smith stands in.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
The 2-1. First and second, 2 down. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. In the air, center field. O'Neill drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Now into the game, Jake Alou. He'll play second. Here's Tyler O'Neill. The 1-1. Pulls that one foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Smith takes it himself and quickly one away in the second. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And here it comes. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting six, the right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. The 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Got him looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And they're down 2-0. Bottom half of inning number 2, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Riley Adams. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Jurickson.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. The 2-1. That clips the corner. In the air, left side. Mercado moving under this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals.
So the batting order turns over. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. Reached on an infield single his first time. 2 outs. And that's outside. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Jake Alou digging in for the Nationals. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Here's a 1-1. Slice the other way and foul. Abrams leads off first with 2 down to the inning. There goes the runner. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nationals leave 1, but they hold the 2. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now up for St. Louis, Taylor Motter. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Kelmer calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
He takes it on his own. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Ball and a strike. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the DH, Joey Meneses. The 1-1. And a strike.
You know, these Nationals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jared Kelenic. Next one misses. 2-1. Meneses on at first. Nobody out. That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Kicks and fires. And he walked him.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Here's Lane Thomas. Struck out swinging his first time.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 2.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
The pitch.
Ball. Full count.
Swing and he breaks his bat. To second, there's one on to Goldschmidt. That's 2. And now Ildemaro Vargas. And he's already singled in this game. And it's even up.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The run scores from third. It's 3-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Two outs, runner at first. Now it's Dominic Smith. He's 0 for 1. On the corner for a strike. It's 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. O'Neill makes the catch. That is the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 3-0. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Tommy Edman. Liner caught at second. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. The Cardinals yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Snap throw. Redbirds down quietly. Still down 3-0. Genesis Cabrera taking the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago. Leading off, Riley Adams. He popped out his first time.
Cabrera.
Out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Jurickson Profar
the left
digging in
fielder.
for the Nationals.
Jurickson.
Fly to left his first time up.
Profar.
And a 1-1.
That's the ball.
There's the strike. Out to short, Edman. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Shortstop, CJ.
C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. Kicks and deals.
Ball, that's in.
That's through there for a strike.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Broken back ground ball to second. Fires to first on the run. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play. Speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
Now here is Jake Alou. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Abrams, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now it's even up. In the air, left field. Mercado coming on. Hauls it in after a long run. And the inning is over. So 1 left for Washington, but they lead it 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Tyler O'Neill. The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And a swing and a miss. Snap throw.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one out to right. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time. He's safe.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
And now here is Alec Burleson. Profar hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
And up next for St. Louis, Taylor Motter. Line drive, base hit. Gorman coming home. He will score, and it's now a 2-run game.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Clips the corner. That is strike 2. Motter off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it. Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And the righty deals. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Third out, and that ends the frame. Well, they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Anthony Misevich.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Movement in the bullpen. Chris Stratton getting ready to go. And a 1-2. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
The pitch. Runner at first with no outs here. That's outside. 3 balls and a strike.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
At the belt and fires. Well struck right field. And it's gone. He blasts one out to right. His 4th home run of the season. It's 5-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So up next, Lane Thomas. And the pitch.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That's towards center. O'Neill drifts towards it. And there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Ildemaro Vargas digging in for the Nationals. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And it goes just foul. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Mercado settles under it, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Dominic Smith. 2 down, nobody on. And delivers outside. Swung on, belted. Burleson going back on this one. Looking up. On the ground. Dives and he can't hang on. Not in time. He's safe.
the catcher.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Riley Adams. The pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike. Smith off of first with 2 away. The 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Bounce to the left side. They get the force. Out number 3. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. Back in Washington, D.C. Top 6. Now up for St. Louis. Tommy Edman. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
2-2.
Got it by him for the K.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Out to center. Thomas settles underneath it. Squeezes it. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Paul Goldschmidt, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a line drive to left field. Profar puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Nationals 5 and the Cardinals 1. Back here in Nationals Park, digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder Jurickson Profar. The wind and the pitch. Strike 2. And a pitch. Ripped on a line. Mercado makes the play, and there's one down. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. And a pitch. That one's in there. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Jake Alou with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Alou leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And downstairs. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
And a pitch. And that one is in for a strike. Next one off the plate inside. 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So the Nats leave a pair. They're up 5-1. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Next offering is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one down the line, and that's just foul.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Here's Nolan Gorman.
The designated hitter, Nolan Gorman.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. In the air, right side of the infield. Alou under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now the right fielder, Alec Burleson. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
2-2.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through, and that keeps the inning alive. Taylor Motter next up for the Cardinals. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Jared Eichhoff is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Hunter Harvey gets the call from the pen.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Here comes a pitch. That's smashed towards center. Thomas makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Cards leave 1. They're down 5-1. Giovanni Gallegos on a pitch out of the pen here.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Giovanni Gallegos.
Bounce to the right. On the run, sends it over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now up for Washington, Ildemaro Vargas. The 1-1. There's the strike. Activity in the bullpen. Chris Stratton, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Smash to the left side. Edman slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, the first baseman, Dominic.
And now the first baseman, Dominic Smith. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. And he deals. spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. This to center field. O'Neill drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Nationals go quietly. They lead this one, though, 5-1. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's Ivan Herrera.
The catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. And a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Rips that one center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now it's Oscar Mercado. Right-handed reliever. And it is 2-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Tommy Edman at the plate. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And at second here with 2 away. And here is Brendan Donovan. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Edman on at second with 2 down. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead because it.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Tyler O'Neill.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight. And welcome back. Here's the catcher, Riley Adams. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And there's one away.
Now batting.
And the batter now, Jurickson Profar. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Snap throw.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Righty to the plate. That's to third. Over to Goldie. Inning over. Back here at the ballpark, all set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the DH, Nolan Gorman. Kelman makes the grab. One away. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Kyle Finnegan.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Back to the mound. And that chance handled. On the run, throw to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. Taylor Motter will hit next. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.